What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, we're back with an electric scooter review. This is something I don't film very often. I film bikes. Scooters are a different story because honestly, scooters kind of scare me, especially since I live on a very, very loose gravel / dirt road. These things can be a little sketchy, so I'm very picky when someone's offering to send me a scooter to try out because this thing has got to be legitimately all-terrain or I don't want to even try it. And here we have the Circooter LandTurbo Pro. I'm not joking, that truly is the name. It's a Circooter. Now, I'm sure the Chinese don't know what a cooter is, but you know, here in America, it's not a super nice word, you know. But anyway, I'll let you guys figure it out if you've never heard it before. So first off, it's got a funny name, all right? Circooter is probably not the coolest name I've ever heard, but nonetheless, it's a serious scooter. I've probably put less than a mile on this today. Yeah, there's the screen. The flickering is not the screen, it's actually my camera, so the screen looks perfect from where I'm standing. You know, it is it's a funny name. I can't justify it. I can't fix that. It is a very funny name, but it's actually a very serious, a very capable scooter, and I was shocked at the price because I'm on the website right now looking at it, and it's $649. They have several different models, but this particular one, the LandTurbo Pro, is $649. It's got 4.9 stars, so this thing, people love it. 1500 watt peak rear hub motor, 48 volt, 15.6 amp hour with up to 47 miles of range. Dual arm suspension, 6061 aluminum alloy frame, lightweight and robust IPX5 waterproof LED display, 10-inch tubeless off-road tires. And I don't know if you guys noticed, she got lights. She got turn signals over here, all right, in the front, headlight. Now let's try these turn signals out, all right? So, if I can even find the button. I just picked this thing up, guys. So it took me a minute to find them. They're actually hidden under here. Yeah, I mean, I seriously was sitting here looking. And it, you know, it shows you on the screen. And it beeps. And those are nice bright lights. And I assume, yeah, it's got them up front too. Kind of in the corners there. All right. Turn it to the other side. You get the exact same thing. So let me show you some of the options. There's really not much to this scooter, and it comes pretty well pre-assembled. There's really not much for you to do. Ergonomic hand grips, of course, you've got the good brakes. These things are amazing. Bell, your push throttle right here. You got some settings, not much really. There's an S button here. If you push S, it will go through Eco, Race, Sport, and then Walking mode, and then it will reset itself. This button is your horn. All right, this button is your headlights. And then this is your power button to power the bike on and off. And then this mode setting brings you through things like kilometers and miles per hour, and I guess that's it. And then you have, obviously, a speedometer. You have your trip right here, and you have your battery meter. This thing is fully charged. You have an adjustable handlebar right here, quick release. You just grab it, open it, adjust it, and clamp it shut. And you have a footrest right here for your rear foot, and then your front foot sits right there. Charging port, easy to get to right there, again with the dual suspension. Now, I told you, like, I'm very careful when picking out scooters like this. All right, I'm incredibly careful. Oh, don't forget it collapses. I forgot about this. There's a turn handle here. You can pull, undo this, and you can actually collapse these handlebars down. And then, of course, there's a push button here that goes either down to this one or up to this one that goes along with this kind of clamshell here. So, I don't take scooters lightly. Obviously, these things can be dangerous, especially when you're talking about 32 miles an hour. So, this thing came in, it had great reviews. It's the first thing I looked at before I accepted this scooter, as I looked at the reviews, and everybody had great things to say about it. And I was like, okay, it's very competitively priced. I mean, the price on this is phenomenal. So I decided, let's try it out. I got it here before I even decided whether I was going to make this video or not. First, I have to make it from my home to this location. And I don't know if you guys can see, I mean, most of my road, this is what it is, man. It's just loose gravel. Some of it's big, some of it's small. There's dirt. I mean, it's a mixture. And I made it. The brakes were great, and I'm happy to say I was doing 19 miles an hour, and I had it in eco mode. So this is your lowest setting next to walk. Eco mode. I was doing 19 miles an hour on a scooter down this road, and guys, it didn't feel sketchy at all. So I decided I like it. I actually like this little scooter. It's very competitively priced. It rode down here great. I felt safe and comfortable. So let's flip you guys around. Let's take it for a ride. All right, off we go. You know, I could take it through these trails and really test the off-road capabilities. I really don't want to. Right? I think the gravel is probably good enough for most of you, but I don't think I'd be satisfied unless we actually took it on some real off-road. This is stuff most people are not going to do with a scooter, okay? This is not good terrain. Ooh, but I'll tell you something. Oh, I gotta slow down. All right, I gotta slow down. We're going too fast through this. This is sand, no problem. The torque is great, and I am in level 1. I'm in the lowest setting on this little scooter. And even though you probably hear some shakiness in my voice, guys, I'm on a freaking scooter going off-road. And we're doing 10 miles an hour, which may not seem like a lot, but when you're on a tiny scooter like this, believe me when I tell you, it feels pretty damn quick, right? The suspension, the knobby 10-inch tires, they're doing great. If the camera's shaking around, I apologize. Like I said, this is awful terrain. I was not going to bring this scooter out here. That was never going to happen. But, you know, I'm feeling a little ballsy today. Now, do you think it can make it up this hill? I don't think so. Oh, almost. Couldn't do it without falling off. All right, well, it did it. I mean, and we're still in mode 1 called eco mode. And I'm telling you, the torque on this thing, even in eco, when you start leaning into the throttle, she'll take off, man. So you better hold on. You push that throttle all the way down and off she goes, man. I need to slow down. Here we go. Let's just do it to it, man. Full throttle, mode 1, 15. Seems to be all I'm getting out of is 15. Ooh, back wheel spun. All right, let's slow it down. Hold on. Whew. Let's get it on the main road. As much fun as it is to ride on this, it is so sketchy, man. It just feels so sketchy. Let's get it on the road. Let's put it in the highest mode, and let's see what it does. You ready? Here we go. All right. Mode 1. 16, 17, 18. We're maxed out. It's letting me know that we're maxed out. Mode 2. Race mode. Here we go. 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. We're at 24. We're maxed. 25. We're maxed out. Next mode. 28, 29, 30. We're maxed out at 30. And then finally, we're in walk mode. All right, so I guess sports mode. 30 is as good as I could get on this. I am 220 pounds, 5'11". Let me tell you something. I mean, I can't lie to you, being on a scooter like this, going 30 miles an hour, feels wrong. It feels a little scary. And it also feels absolutely amazing. It's definitely a different type of freedom. I've got no helmet, no pads, no nothing, man. So if we go down, oh, 32. I hit 32 and it maxed out. If we go down, it's going to hurt. That's all I can say. But it feels solid. It feels stable. We're doing 27, and we've almost crested the hill. 25, 24, 23. We held 23 miles an hour, and that was a big, big hill. Now, the speed limit back here is 30 miles an hour. I'm doing 32. And as you can see, you get past like you're standing still. Nobody goes the speed limit back here. Yeah, we're maxed out, pedal to the metal, man. Full throttle, 32 miles an hour in the highest mode that it's got. And she'll just sit here and do 32 all day long. I love it, man. I absolutely love this thing. So it's got this kind of, it's like a cruise control setting, I guess. It does it automatically. It's the second time I've come across it. I wasn't where it did it. And I was like, whoa, I had to tap the brakes to get it to turn off. As I'm approaching a stop sign, I let off the throttle, and I think it's going to start slowing down. But it doesn't, because it's like, it's got this cruise control. So once that kicks in, you could let off the throttle. And you could just hands on the handlebars, man, and keep on the brakes. As soon as you tap the brakes, it turns off, though. It'd do a little burnout. Wow, actually, she'll do a big burnout. She's tough, man. All right, on the road again. I'm telling you, when you hit that throttle all the way, the torque is incredible. It does not feel like a rear-wheel drive only unit. This thing feels like it's got two-wheel drive. Boy, she cooks, man. She cooks. And then again, we're on cruise control right now. I am not holding the throttle at all. She's doing this all on her own, and we're maintaining 32.1 miles an hour. Oh, it's even got a little picture of a cruise control. Just like a car does. So she'll just sit here and hold full throttle like this until you tap on the brakes and tell it to stop. This is a whole lot of fun, guys. I love my bikes and everything. Those are great too. But man, being on a scooter and being this low to the ground, this feels absolutely liberating. Easy as that, man. Piece of cake. I'm trying to think, was there anything I didn't like about the scooter? Like, I don't want to just give it a bunch of props and, you know, send this video on down the road. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. Normally I can come up with something. I don't have anything. This thing's incredible. And after you hop off of it, you know, after doing a couple miles at 32 miles an hour on something this small, you know, you jump off and you just feel invigorated, man. Like, it stirs the soul in a good way. This thing, I had some serious doubts about it, which is why originally I was not going to take it down the trail. I didn't think this thing was going to be able to do that kind of off-roading, the kind of stuff that the big bikes do, and it absolutely did. And not only did it do that, it handled all of this with grace and ease. And then you take it out on the paved road, and it's like buttery smooth. I honestly, and for the price, I guess that's the next part of it. For $600 and some odd dollars, why aren't you out buying one right now? That's the only question. Now, Circooter's probably not going to be too happy that this video took me, I don't know, 11 months to make. Sorry about that. You know, life happened. I got kind of backlogged with real world stuff, but I want to make sure I gave them a good video, and they're probably not going to be too happy that I was kind of making fun of the name. I'm sorry. Circooter? You know what? There's your complaint. All right. Everything else about this is freaking awesome. But Circooter, that's tough. All right, enough of all that. Let's get to it. I did not ride this very far, guys. I rode it 2 miles, which, you know, is not far. But we rode it 2 miles through all of this mess. We rode it through that, you know, off-road course, and we rode it full speed, 32 miles an hour consistently up and down the street. and the battery hasn't budged. Like it hasn't even moved at all. And you know what else I like? I just realized this. It's got an anti-glare display. That is an anti-glare display. I like that. How thoughtful. A lot of other manufacturers could learn from this. You got a little hook here for hanging something. I don't know what you'd hang there exactly, but you know, you could hang your kid there. You know what I mean? Put your kid in like a Oshkosh type of, you know, jumper or something, and just hang your kid there and take him or her cruising on down the road at 32 miles an hour. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get out of here, man. I'm actually going to go ride this thing just a little bit more. Jessica does not want me on this. She does not like it. She's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Listen to the horn. You know, can it be a little scary? Yeah, but I mean, driving in a car is dangerous. Riding a motorcycle is dangerous. Riding a bicycle is dangerous. Hell, waking up every morning, getting out of bed is dangerous. Taking a shower is dangerous. You know, basically what I'm trying to say is life's dangerous. You know, just don't let the fear stop you from living your life. You know what I mean? Otherwise, what's the point in living? Go check out Circooter. Yeah, Circooter. Go check them out down below this video. They make some amazing scooters, and I think you're going to like them. For this price, I can't recommend this particular one enough. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.